as of this recording, Darby Allin was challenging MJF to put his hair on the line for the AEW World Championship in a rematch. And he may accept, he may not accept, but right now we're going to assume that MJF does accept that he puts his hair on the line. And Darby Allin, I mean, he's been busy. He's been defending his title, I think, every week since he got that championship, if I'm not mistaken. He faced Kevin Knight. He's faced Pac, and were they in like a golf course or something? Like, where was that?
Yep.
I like WCW.
Honestly, I kind of thought that was cool, like to have it in that kind of area. I don't think you should be doing it every time. Like, oh, next week we're wrestling at, I don't know, Six Flags, Great America, or
Monster
whatever.
Jam.
Yeah, or Monster Jam, and you're just wrestling in dirt. We don't even
Bash
put a
at the
ring in there.
beach.
So I like that, like having those kinds of locations, like and they're not worried about attendance because I feel like some of those are smaller arenas, and it gives you a cooler background and visuals, you know, when you're doing your wrestling matches. Darby Allin is continuing to be a crazy son of a gun, just chucking himself down, chucked himself at like 7 or 5 stack tables, misses like most of them, hits one of them, and just like falls like a sack of bricks on that thing. I don't know. I have no idea how he is still like walking perfectly fine. I honestly don't know. But yeah, with this story, he faced Kevin Knight. He retained it via pinfall after nailing Kevin Knight with 2 coffin drop finishers. And after the bout, MJF came out and kept asking Darby Allin for an AEW World Championship rematch. And after turning down Friedman's proposals to put his scarf or ring on the line, Darby Allin said that the devil should put his hair on the line for another title shot. He knows that he was flying a turkey for that thing, so that's probably more valuable for him than a diamond ring or a scarf. And that segment ended with Allin telling MJF to show up to the contract signing, which will probably happen after this podcast episode airs. But yeah, so it ends by MJF basically being stressed out, and then I'm assuming that it'll happen because I feel like that's a really intriguing stipulation for the match. Personally, I mean, people have been making jokes about MJF's hair and how it's been changing every year, and speculating that he flew to Turkey to get his wig sewn in, so to speak. But yeah, I mean, Darby Allin, he turned down the scarf, he turned down the ring. Chris, do you feel like Darby Allin, do you feel like this is just like a humiliation thing for Darby Allin? Like he's just going to be like, just kidding, I don't want your hair? Or like, what do you think is going to happen with that?
Sure, why not? Hair versus hair, baby. Battle of the billionaires type of deal.
Yeah, I mean, David, what do you think about the whole stipulation? Like, obviously, we've seen hair versus hair before. I don't remember what the most recent one was. I know they've done it fairly recently. The only ones that are currently sticking in my mind is like Molly Holly, Kurt Angle, Battle of the Billionaires, Vince shaving his hair and going bald.
Do-rag.
Who else had a recent hair?
I guess it's all right. I mean, like,
what do you think?
Sounds kind of cartoony, but it's like, oh, like you're gonna have to trim your toupee.
Wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, I like as a character development and potential comedy or creative segments with MJF. Like Darby Allin has hair, but like he doesn't have as much hair.
It's just hair versus title. It's not even hair versus hair.
Oh, really? So he's not putting his hair on the line. Okay.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's kind of wild. So I don't know if this is the thing. So I'm curious if this is why Darby Allin has been defending his title so many times, because they're like, all right, well, you're probably going to lose at Double or Nothing, so we're just going to give you a bunch of title defenses so you look like a super cool fighting champion, and typically instead of having those monthly pay-per-views, you just had like 7 title matches between Dynasty and Double or Nothing. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think of Darby Allin's championship reign so far? Like it's been fairly short, but he's had a shit ton of title defenses so far.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense for his character. He's like this rabid kind of dude, just like daring to do whatever. Like he's the guy that would say, "Pull the trigger, damn it, just do it." Like so, it makes sense that he's doing these defenses week to week. Like he's, I don't care, I'll defend it every day if I have to, type of deal.
Mhm.
So I would say it's very much his character.
David, what do you think of Darby Allin's title reign so far?
It's all right. It's cool to have matches and stuff, but like I don't know. It's a hard sell for me because it's just like you're not losing this week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You think it cheapens
Like-
the belt?
what for all these title defenses?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody will remember 10 years from now. I think they'll just see it had 7 defenses or whatever.
I mean this is his first title run, right? So I think they'll remember that fact, and I think having these weekly, if not like same night, multiple title defenses, just because they had those double tapings. I think that'll be memorable, in the AEW history books. I don't know, like wrestling wide. It just depends, I guess, how close you're watching. But I mean, I think him being a fighting champion and doing all these defenses is good. I mean, I think it's refreshing. And WWE has done it as well, but with their the mid card belts with the United States Championship, and I think they've done it with the Intercontinental title too. So I'm not opposed to that, And Darby Allin's character has always been this kind of like scrappy, never give up type of person, a daredevil. So he's in that underdog story, basically just beating people and going up against the odds. And I don't know what's going to happen with this match. I mean, let's assuming that it happens. I don't see why they would be doing all of these segments if they weren't going to pull the trigger and do that match at Double or Nothing. Now, there are obviously other people who are gunning for that title too. I think Okada and Takeshita were both saying that they were going to challenge Darby Allin for the championship. I mean, do you guys have any idea if Darby Allin potentially does drop it before Double or Nothing? Do you think there's a chance in hell?
I don't think so.
I'd say he's dropping it on a pay-per-view.
Yeah, I mean, like I was gonna say, the logic is like he won it on a Dynamite, so it's not like it's not possible for him to also lose it on a Dynamite. So there is that possibility, but I think they're going to save it for Double or Nothing. But then that begs the question, do you guys think he drops it at Double or Nothing? Or are they going to just keep having Darby Allin hold on to it?
He's gonna lose.
You think so?
I don't know. But I mean, Orange Cassidy hasn't held it, has he? No, right? No, right?
No.
No. So I could see MJF retaining and that way, his hair stays intact and people will be intrigued to see the match and hope that it happens. But I'm going to say that Darby Allin retains and he has it for at least another, let's say until All In. And MGF just goes bald. I could see that happening. But, on the other hand, I mean, he says that he has never had hair transplants or anything. I'm pretty sure that's not true. So I think for me, it's like he went through all that trouble and he's going to agree to like shave it all off. I don't know. I don't know if he'd actually agree to that.
Yeah, he had like a sweet widow's peak for a minute, and then suddenly he's got like a full fucking line of hair, I feel.
Yeah, so I don't know. So I could see him I could see MJF winning just because it's too precious for him to lose when he's paid all that money to get that back. So yeah, but I think it would be funny if he doesn't. But with that, we can move on to